everybody's getting it okay.
Africa's burning, it's on fire. Africa's burning with desire. Okay, okay.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you to Connecting the Dots. I am your hostess, Sandra Izsadore. And if you like what I'm saying, or if you have an interest, or even just to give me some feedback, just hit that subscribe button there. It doesn't cost anything. But you know what? Look at it like this. You might be able to help me learn something, or vice versa. So, without further ado, let's move forward to connecting the dots. I'm just thinking about what has happened within the past year. Being on lockdown, having more time to research topics, to learn something other than what the evening news tells me, or becoming a couch potato, but taking the time to try and find answers, because I've always been a truth seeker. The reason why I'm a truth seeker, because that's how I was taught, that's how I was reared. My family always said to me that the truth shall set you free. So I believe in telling the truth. And I know that if I'd done something wrong and I lied about it, the punishment was going to be very bad. But if I told the truth, it wasn't going to be as severe. It would be given with a lesson. The punishment would come with a lesson. So, with that being said, I'm talking about where we are today. And the disappointment in what I'm seeing in our society. That disappointment that has been brought about through negativity. And that negativity caused divisiveness, where America split herself. She was always split before, but this time there was a leader who led the march towards the release of the Kraken. I call it the Kraken with a K. And I say that the Kraken was released out of their own personal feelings. I don't believe it was done with hatred. I believe that it was done because of their rearing, their upbringing, and what they were taught. I also see where his thoughts could have been misconstrued, but I try to look at a person's record. What does the record say? Let me see the good parts and let me see the bad parts. Let me see the whole picture. Don't just show me one side of the story. In order to be a true judge of a story, you must hear both sides. The type of person that I am, when I connect my dots. Anything that leaves a question mark over my head, I have to go in search of answers. Because, once again, I seek truth. I believe in telling truth. So, this pandemic has been good for research, to look at a person's record, to look at the pros and the cons, and about carrying negative loads. And I would say within the past 4 going on 5 years now, this negativity has come all the way to the surface. The negativity was always there, but it was hiding behind curtains, in closets, and undergrounds. It was hiding in high places, behind sweet words. I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear. I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear, but I'm not going to really do anything. That's the way I've seen America's leadership. They have written laws in America, laws for equality, and all these things. But people in high places have found ways to bend the laws so that they cheat. And when they cheat the masses. We are the ones that pay the high taxes. And being a retired social worker from the county of Los Angeles, seeing how our government works from the federal level, the state, the city and county level, it has caused me to connect some dots. And the part that I see that's most disheartening is the disenfranchisement of the ADOS, those American ADOS people, the African descendants of slaves. Now, there's ADOS all over the world. Everywhere those slave ships went, there are ADOS. But I'm only addressing the American indigenous ADOS, those whose ancestries go back 400 years. And prior to that, because prior to the 400 years, the stories or the knowledge that I'm aware of, our ancestors were already here. And when I say our ancestors, that includes ADOS from all over the world. So we are one family. But apart from that, now I would like to address my DACA brothers and sisters, my immigrant family of brothers and sisters that are already here in America, struggling, paying taxes, and trying to get ahead. Those people should be dealt with. Our homeless problem in the streets of America, and particularly California, since we are a sanctuary state, these problems need to be addressed. I have a problem when our government has not addressed the problem in California, when they have not addressed that problem in California and cleaned up and solved our problem in California with the people that are already here, those that are already absorbing and using tax dollars. I have a problem when you haven't addressed that issue, and now you're bringing and opening up the door to bring in 25,000 more, and the new people you're bringing in, you're housing in hotels, when you haven't addressed the issue of those that are already here. Now, if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, and I mean, I am so open, please subscribe and leave me a comment so we can communicate. And let's be respectful, because like I said, I'm still learning. And what little I know, I would like to share. Which brings me to my job that I retired from with the Department of Social Services. I found a lot of disturbing things while working for the Department of Social Services. How our tax dollars, and I say ours because yours and mine, people that work. There are people who come into this country and never work. They make careers on the free money. Not to mention those that our government has enabled because they are drug addicts or they're alcoholics, or they choose to use or live the nomadic life while someone else pays for it. And never mind about the trash on the streets that I leave. Never mind about the urine and the feces that you have to walk over or cross over. Never mind the fact that you cannot walk down a city street in some areas. Never mind all of that. Well, I mind. And I think some changes could be made, because I know that our mayor of Los Angeles, or so they say, they've allocated funds to try and get the homeless off the street. Well, with the millions of dollars that's already been allocated, why haven't we seen change? And I know for a fact from working for social services, I know about the one-way Greyhound bus tickets where people will be shipped into your state because of the weather. I know about our political policies that's unfair to the people who are here. And I'm saying people at poverty level and some who are slightly above are paying taxes, and they pay more in taxes than our previous president. But, you know, I'm not a tax consultant here, so I can't really speak on that, because I know that when you own businesses and when you're running a business, you can write off those losses. So it's a very complex time in America, but I just like to say, and I would really want to thank Eric Guns, because he brought plenty of joy to me when he did the song "Okay." that everything is going to be okay. People are going to be happy, and you have to find your okay spot. So I'd like to spiritually connect with you, and let's connect these dots in a positive way so that we can change our society in a positive way and make this world a better place. Thank you for listening.